Rizza Islam. I'm smoking Rizza Islam out. He is the face of the black anti-vax community. He directly gets information from the Europeans, right? And he makes it palatable for the black community. On this subject, he is an enemy of black people. On this subject, he's an enemy to our health because he is the face of the anti-vax movement. He stands tall, 6'9", right? Very charismatic speaker, excellent speaker, right? And he is misinforming our community. He's one of them guys that the pandemic has shined the light on. Rizza Islam, anti-vaxxer supreme, at the anti-vaxxer handbook. And I'm not being disrespectful, right? Because he's still a brother, right? So we ain't doing no disrespecting. We simply have to bring up the truth. And we were supposed to have a conversation and he ran. So I'm smoking him out. See, if you're a top-notch anti-vaxxer, Rizza Islam represent the top-notch groups that promote, right, vaccines. And we gotta have that conversation. Remember in Harlem before the pandemic came, remember some of the Amaral squad actually debated the anti-vax community. I'm sure you're familiar with Del Bigtree. He did movie 1 and 2 called Vax. We debated them. Is it that a community claims the white man is the devil? How is it that they use discarded misinformation by pseudoscientists from Europeans? Rizza Islam. How does that happen? Well, Rizza Islam gonna make that white information that we claim we're against, they make it palatable. They mix it up and crunch it up for us, where it's looking black, right? And because you know they ain't gonna sit up there and listen to Robert F. Kennedy Jr. He sound like a nut when he talks. You know what I'm saying? But they'll listen to Rizza and them, right? So I'm saying for that, man, that's not right. And not on my watch, Rizza Islam. Not on my watch that I allow a young pseudo to misinform people. You know what I'm saying? Not on my watch, bro. So if you think I'm gonna let Rizza Islam talk that talk, do those media runs, talk to everybody, and then all of a sudden he don't want to talk to me. Hell, he talked to the young pseudo, young Pharaoh, when he got arrested by the feds. The young pseudo was banging on him for that. I don't even care about if he was or if he wasn't. I don't know, and nor do I care. Rizza Islam. It's time he has to have the intellectual conversation. Like the world want to know, why is it that you, Rizza Islam, can overturn modern science? I want to know how. Explain that to us. Explain to us how you can overturn modern science. Explain to us how you, right, can defeat the expert. So I'm not an expert. Rizza's not an expert. We two black men, and we can make the information palatable for our communities. We need to have that conversation. Rizza Islam. Simple as that. Me and him one-on-one. He had it with everybody else. Why not me? Because he knows I represent science, and he knows I'm fighting with science, and he knows that really science is undefeated. So I asked this question right here. When you hear Rizza Islam speak, you will hear him say it a 1,000 times. Well, brother, we follow science. Science this, science that, science this, science that. Rizza Islam. Well, do you deal with biological human evolution? No. Well, do you deal with vaccines? No. Well, why is it that everything that's scientific you don't deal with, but yet you claim to deal with science? Rizza Islam. And as a matter of fact, to close this out, most people in the black community actually think that there's two sides to this. The side that is bringing information that clearly says that vaccines are dangerous, Rizza Islam. And the side is bringing information that clearly say vaccines are safe. That's a misconception. There's only one side. That side is science. And science has already showed and proved that vaccines have been effective for 225 years. Safe. Yeah, I'm worthy of a conversation. And if you think that I'm not worthy and maybe you want to talk to some doctors or maybe you want to talk to this now, okay, that's a possibility. I done seen people hear deflated before. Rizza Islam. I want to make it known, right, that neither one of us are experts. He's just two black men. I'm using science, he's using pseudoscience. And I think that conversation needs to be had. Simple as that. So I hope that answered the question about the vaccines and the meta and the whole 9 yards. Yeah, Rizza Islam.